geographical focus of the Estonian foreign trade is slightly changing from period to period, and in this graph is size of the actual export. Last year it was 12 billion euros, and major countries were Sweden, Finland, and Russia. I did make in different colors. Our biggest export partner for the last decade was Finland, but unfortunately, you know what happened with Nokia, and it has quite strong impact to the Finnish exports, and from approximately 1/4 of all exports, Finland is now approximately 15%, and in this year even lower. And therefore I mentioned it with a red color. At the same time, Russian trade is rising from low point approximately 4%. It's now up to 11%, and the rest of countries are relatively stable. It can appear the question why our 8th or 9th trading partner is Nigeria, but this is due to certain, let's say, trading with oil and fuels. Couple of years ago, Chamber of Commerce with some research institutes made a project about the export problems of the Estonian enterprises, and those problems, or rather more challenges, were listed as most acute for Estonian enterprises. Strong competition from different competitors, lack of certain skills, lack of qualified employees, a small international network. Of course, it's natural, because Estonia has been only 20 years in foreign trade as an independent subject. Some deficiencies on financial side. Let's say it's always in all studies that people or rather more enterprises want more financing from banks, access to marketing channels, bank policies, production management, high cost level, and bureaucracies. I think to some extent all those factors are listed in most of the export studies. We also, in this study made by Chamber of Commerce, were also more deeply analyzed the factors, or let's say intellectual or knowledge factors that affect Estonian enterprises, and amongst those, let's say, soft factors, small international or foreign network was considered as the biggest problems. Sales competence, maybe the sales people are not so well trained and lacking skills was the second one. Small international experience was number 3, and as I said, it's just a factor of time. We can say it's improving every year. More and more students are visiting foreign countries, studying abroad, have international experience, and it's improving, but it's still considered among enterprises problematic. Low competence of existing employees, low innovativeness, and language skills. also factor of time and studying, and lack of entrepreneurship. Those were listed as a major factors of the soft factors which affect the enterprises. And we as educators, especially in our export studies, try to concentrate those which are mentioned in the boxes. We think that sales competencies could be improved. Also, students, hopefully our students get international experience, and of course language skills too. And short jump to the export teaching in Europe. Based on two internet sources, FindMBA.com and Master Portal Europe, and there are approximately slightly less than 100 MBA or MA programs that teach export or are dedicating are especially training the people for export qualification. But those but this export teaching is different from country to country and from program to program. In some cases in industrial regions where are, let's say, hard products, accesses to logistics and operation management, it's taught how enterprises should function in those hard qualification. In case of such as soft goods and services, legal issues and psychology are the major issues. There are also special export teaching programs for some particular industries, like foodstuffs in Italy, luxury and antique goods in London. Some geographical orientation is also part of export studies. For example, in Netherlands there were export marketing for China. Austrians are teaching export studies for Balkans and in France to Mediterranean countries. And some particular places in UK taught how to manage multinational companies. Vision of export teaching and how we see together with our partners export teaching. First, it's combining both existing resources and adding some new factors and some new qualification. And in this year started a joint module of export teaching in Tallinn University of Technology. My colleague, Mr. Eleanor, will also tell about that between Tallinn University of Technology, Tartu University, and Estonian business schools. And the first part of our export studies is dedicated to the broad skills, basic concept, legal issues, such issues which open for students macro picture, which helps them to understand what's going in exports. Second part or additional part is some kind of practical orientation to some areas, like trade fairs, negotiations, certain languages, some things that fits into the customer profile and helps to students to become real specialists. Also part of our program, part of our export teaching is enterprise training and making practical exercises in and for enterprises. And as a chance, students have opportunity to take part in Erasmus program, and also we have some schemes for practical enterprise training. And that's basically all for the start of our program, and I would like to give floor to my good colleague, Mr. Tiit Eleanor from Estonian Business School, who could be also said as a management training guru in Estonia. I have seen him last 20 years, and to some extent he is also my teacher in the field of the management training. Please, floor is